the same mistakes. I'll take the fall for you. I hope you need this now, 'cause I know I stand tall until the day I die. I'll spill my heart for you until the day I die. I'll spill my heart for you.
Tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference Semifinals. With Steve Kerr and Clint Kellogg, this is Kevin Howard. You'll see the New Orleans Pelicans facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Alexander?
Well, he really anchors their defense. You know, his teammates can lean on him. They know that he's going to be in the right spot. He's so smart, so skilled. Really the complete package at the defensive end of the floor.
And he also is incredibly adept at running the pick and roll. He almost always makes things happen when he instigates that play.
You look at the Thunder. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And Kevin, this virtually becomes a must-win situation because of that loss in Game 1. It's so rare that a team loses the first two games at home and ends up winning a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be stumbling if this one gets away from them, no doubt. Having to hit the road knowing they need to win 2 games in hostile territory. But if they right the ship here today, I think it'll be anybody's series.
They get it back. Here's Valanciunas. Hits the jumper. Valanciunas has got his first points of the game.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. He was clearly feeling good coming out of the locker room. They were so composed in that Game 1 upset, and he's looking for more of the same today. He said, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but if we could ever go home 2-0, we will be extremely tough to beat. No doubt about that, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Pass to Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. That's good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Ball's not loose. And the Thunder pushing it up now. The fast break ends at the rim of the jam.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
To stop the run. Shot misses. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the kick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good. But good ball movement anyway. I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Number 20, defended by McCollum. And there's the pass to Alexander. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Base defended by Ingram. Base. Number 12. Lays it up and punts it in.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy chewing it to get the putback.
Number 2. They grabbed their own miss. Number 44. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. He's got 6.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here's Alexander, down to 5.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly, you're right, and caught the defense totally off guard.
I can remember Tracy McGrady doing that. First guy I ever saw pull that off.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And how frustrated Steve is over that.
You know what? Come on. Yeah, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's Milton. There's the 3. Tries a 3 off the inbound. That's good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Pelicans trailed by 4. Knocked away. Oh, a fast break for Oklahoma City. Huge play. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense. That's for sure.
And the basket by McCollum.
That's good, unselfish play there because his shot was tougher. Instead, he went to his teammate.
Pass to Alexander. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Good on the shot. The Thunder with the lead. Lets it go with a 3. Second chance shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Now here's McCollum. The 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
And here now the Thunder. Passes it to Alexander. Number 5. Here's Milton. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. There's the pick. Graham kicks to Nance. Jumper off the screen. Rebound by Williams.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Outside Robinson. The pass to Mann. Giddey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 3. Graham with the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Knocks it loose. 2 on none. No one back to stop this.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
Dishes to Murphy. Down low. 4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. The Thunder leading by 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Nance. The dish now to Graham. Picked by Murphy. Graham with the ball. Out guarded by Mann. 6 to shoot.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
And here is Graham. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting the shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
Both free throws good from Graham. The Thunder leading by 3. Back to Robinson. Number 5. He's guarded by Murphy. Pocket 6. Pass to Mann. No what? So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Williams against Murphy. To the inside. Number 5. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Graham. The feed to Murphy. This one for 3. The Thunder pull it in.
Boy, he got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Nance. Outside for Robinson. No good on the 3. Pelicans trailed by 5. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. If he passes to Graham. On the wing, Nance. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And the Pelicans making a change. The Thunder leading by 5. Mann. Graham defending. Mann passes to Robinson. Number 5. And that one's good.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Number 2. No good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference Semifinals. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
So for New Orleans right now. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Jones. Graham with the ball. Now defended by Burke. Takes it to Graham. Jones dishes to Graham. Lots of room. No good off the back of the rim. The Thunder leading by 7. There's a good screen. Number 11. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Graham, defended by Burke. For 3. And it's Graham missing. Thunder shooting well. 50% for the floor. it up.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Number 2. The three-pointer is right on target.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
Inside. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. And the Pelicans making a change here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Number 44. Shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gets it to go. The Thunder leading by 4. Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. That's good. McCollum's got 8.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
To the middle. Deflected. It's stolen by Jones. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fires it up. Here's Valanciunas. And he hits it to tie the game up. 6 points for him. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And it's the Thunder with the ball after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Ingram passes to Jones. Feeds to Valanciunas. They swipe it. Ahead. Takes the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's got 6. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Great job taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And so he hits both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Here's McCollum. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Pelicans trailed by 6. Outside, Jones. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Alexander. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Now here's McCollum. 10 points for him. On the wing, Jones. No good with the triple. And here are the Thunder now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Six on the shot clock. Number 12. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now here's McCollum. Number 44. Connects from three-point range. He's got 13.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. To take a look at Valanciunas, fourth in the league and as consistent as they come.
Tell you what, his shooting percentage has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. What a run he's been on.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Passes it to Alexander. They set the screen. Number 20. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Spiked it away. Oh, fast break for Oklahoma City. That's good. He's got 13.
And if the offense win, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Back to Jones. Takes it from 10. Another one falls for New Orleans.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
And the pass to Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Great outside shoot. Fueling this one.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
New Orleans making a switch here. Number 44. And a miss there on the triple.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that run than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Pass to Ingram. Backing in. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, you know, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with the defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
Now here's McCollum, defended by Alexander.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Passes to Ingram. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Pace defended by Ingram. There's the screen, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Pelicans trail by 12. It's blocked. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play. Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the hoop.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd is stunned at the sight of that one.
Number 2. Number 44. And the Pelicans get it back. Number 2, defended by Alexander. Number 44. Drills it from outside. 18 points for him.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report? He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
Not true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
And he trims the lead to single digits. 20 points for him.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Number 2, defended by Alexander. Poked away. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
And it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we conclude the first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. Pelicans trailed by 9. Goes up on the high post. The putback and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark, if they're going to cut into this lead. They've got to convert those boards into points.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. 7-4 now for the Pelicans. On offense here are the Pelicans. He feeds it to McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The pass to Ingram. And it's rejected. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. He dishes it to McCollum. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So he gets them both. The Thunder leading by 6. Number 20, defended by McCollum. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
The shot's good from Alexander. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to McCollum. The shot no good. And the Thunder going the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points to the paint. Shots good from Alexander. Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Number 2. Hits the target from 18 feet. He has 5. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Base defended by Ingram. Base. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, It'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Number 44, they retain possession. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. New Orleans shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And Valanciunas no good on that. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Fires from deep. Shot is no good.
He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not easy in there among the big bodies.
They are really struggling with fouls, Kevin. It's still early, but one more foul, and they're over the limit.
And the Pelicans making a change here.
Curtains, we can shut it down now. Because that one, we won't see anything better than that, fella.
Oh, come on, Clark. Maybe he'll do it again.
No, he won't top that effort. No way.
I wouldn't put it past him, partner. This guy's a crowd pleaser.
Number 12. And the layup's good off the glass. 18 points for him.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Pelicans trail by 10. Now McCollum. Here's Williamson. Off with the layup.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim. That's exactly what he can get. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
He passes it to McCollum. And they get it. Number 2, defended by Alexander. He kicks it to McCollum. Goes back up. Pass to Williamson. Gets it to go.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They lead by 11. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Number 12. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Pelicans making a change here. Pelicans trailed by 11. Here's Grant. It's Murphy outside. Good.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Milton, covered by Nance. Here's Milton. Nance with some nice D. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Thunder?
Well, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen really are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
So deflating for a team, coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
Outside Murphy. Offensive rebound. Dishes it to Graham. Drills the three-pointer. Graham's got 5.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've led by as many as 14 points.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Bart.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Number 20. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Pelicans trailed by 14. Graham with the ball. He has 5. And Nance kicks to Murphy. Off the mark here with the three-point shot. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the shot is good. 20 points for him.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Great open look there. The Thunder leading by 13. Man passes to Williams.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. They set the pick. Inside. Deflects the pass. Murphy with the steal. There's the dish to Graham. There's the feed to Nance. Blocked. Number 11. Nice D from Graham.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Murphy can't hit. The Thunder shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pelicans trailed by 13. And here is Graham. He's got 5. Number 2. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. The shot's good from Man. And so here's New Orleans. 1:46 left to play here in the third. Number 2. And another 3 for New Orleans.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Man. The shot no good. Great D that time from Hayes. Pelicans trailed by 11. Now Graham. Kicks to Murphy. Puts the lead pass in front of him. The shot's good from Nance.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he knocks down the first one. New Orleans making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Ace covered by Hayes. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
That one is no good.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's possible.
And the basket good. Here's Graham. 5 points in the game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the middle, the dive for the ball. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And here comes Burke. Ace, all sorts of time. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Ingram. No good there. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been... Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Number 12. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 22.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
And for New Orleans, number 5 throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Hernandez, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here, following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Things again, Oklahoma City.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 13. Feeds to McCollum, puts it up. Buries the jump shot. Thunder have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. That 3 off the mark.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard said.
Yeah, it's not typical. They have been really dominant on the glass.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well. Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And Valanciunas backs in. McCollum, shot clock at 6. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance at coming back. Guys?
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down again. He did make 2 in the first half.
Number 12.
Forget about connection and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
This is it to Ingram. That one wide left.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Number 5. The layup off target.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
But they recover it. Here's McCollum. Gets it to go. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Number 12. That's good. And the Thunder lead by 9. Look at the clock. A little over 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now the pass to Ingram. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Thunder on D. At one point, they led by 16. They get it back. Number 44. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
And the Thunder making a change here.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
sure helps that they've got extra trips to the foul line here in the second, and that has to continue if they're going to complete this comeback. He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. 6-point game.
So hard not to go for it when you see a chance for an alley-oop like there was there.
I know he wishes he had.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Number 2 goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They lead by 4.
Well, he earned that, took the hit, and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
And the Thunder making the switch here. Here's McCollum. Tipped away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Milton. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 26 points for him.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they're going straight up court with it right away.
Boom. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty in that dunk.
Nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Now here's McCollum. Shot to stop the run. And the Thunder pushing it up now. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Ingram. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. From downtown, and that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 11.
How many times have you seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just look at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
They recover it. That's tipped. And they're running. Takes it off the glass. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Here's Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half. The Pelicans shooting in the 4th has been tremendous, 59%. Now here's McCollum, not a lot of room. Number 2, defended by Alexander. Clock at 6. Can't get it to go.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Number 44. It's good from long range. 28 points for him.
Yeah, that's his first 3 and a half. There may be more in store.
Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is you need to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected when playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense. Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Well, the defender was on him like glue, all up in his airspace. That's a very low percentage shot against that kind of deal.
Yeah, you're right. Best not to force it when you've got someone draped all over you like that. You got to move the ball on.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Pelicans trailed by 13. The steal. Number 12. And the Thunder, another three.
Wow. He's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Ingram passes to McCollum. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Arm's length from the hoop, he knocks it down.
Really nice work inside there. We'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
He's off target from outside.
He's normally a really big threat from long range. Struggling right now. He might need to mix his game up a little bit.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Pelicans trail by 14. They set the pick. Number 44. He dishes it to McCollum. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Here's Alexander. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
Number 44 gets the bucket.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Ace and it's blocked by Ingram, but they get it back. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Now, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Hernandez, guarded by Robinson. Back to Jones.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Now here's Jones. Left side Jones. And he slams it one-handed.
We knew what was going to happen with that one when he got his hands on it.
Yeah, you know, if the ball comes to him off the offensive boards, Clark, it's going to go back down hard.
It's amazing how many points he salvages for his team.
He kicks to Hayes. He passes to Graham. From deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple. And here is Williams. From deep three-point range. Robinson misses. Puts up the prayer. Off target. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win.